Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far. So today I want to have a rant with you. I want to get something off my chest because it always makes me feel better. I feel like I'm not alone. I'm not the only one when I share stuff with you guys, because most of the time a lot of you feel the same way about things that I do. So today I want to talk to you about huge PR hauls here on YouTube. I feel like almost, not always, but almost every time I watch one of these huge PR hauls, which I don't know why I keep doing it to myself because it always winds me up. But every time I watch these videos, I have the same questions, the same irritations, the same frustrations, the same confusion. Yeah, so I thought we'd talk about it today. Before we get into the nitty gritty, my issues with these PR hauls, I just want to do a quick disclaimer because you know people are going to yell at me in the comments about this. But I have nothing against any creator who does these videos. I promise you that if I was receiving a huge amount of PR, I would be sharing it with you guys too, and that's one of the issues we'll talk about in a minute. But what I have an issue with more so is why brands are making the decisions they are, why things are happening in the way that they are, and the effectiveness of it and the sense in it all. That's kind of what I get upset and frustrated about and confused about, and that I don't understand and that I don't get. But I just want to say that anyone who does these videos, I have nothing against them for doing these videos. I completely understand it. They appear to do very, very well, and as much as I see lots of people saying they hate them, much as people seem to hate brand trips and things like that as well, they do seem to do very, very well as far as views. So obviously there is an audience out there that loves them, and actually I quite enjoy watching them. I just have a few points, a few questions, a few frustrations with them. I will also say this isn't every creator. Some creators do PR hauls the way I feel like they should be done, the way I feel like they are effective and they make sense and everything is good and okay. So we're not talking about everybody here. I just want to put that out there. So the first issue I have with these huge PR hauls, biggest PR haul you've ever seen in your life, biggest one yet, those huge PR hauls. The first issue I have is the packaging. Now obviously that is nothing to do with the creator who's received the PR, that is coming from the brands, and I definitely see some brands making moves to adjust that. But my God, if you watch one of these huge PR hauls from a creator like Tati Westbrook, who gets, you know, obviously pretty much every brand on this earth sends her their PR. So when she does a PR haul, she does a PR haul. Just imagine, I mean, you can see in her videos pretty much the amount of cardboard and plastic and like electricals and all kinds of just stuff that just did not ever need to be existing on this earth. It is just so wasteful, it's so much, and it's so unnecessary. I know people have talked about this before. I know one of my favourite creators here on YouTube, Samantha Ravindale, said that she's actually asked brands to remove her from her PR list because she just can't cope with it. What do you do with all of that? I don't know the rules in America, but here in the UK, I'd be screwed. You can't even go, like, you couldn't put that in your recycling every week and expect them to take it. Like, it just wouldn't. And also there's so many issues with like packaging, you know, there's bits inside there and here and there, and you'd have to completely disassemble the whole thing even to be able to recycle it properly. So a lot of that probably isn't getting recycled properly. And I have heard creators like Sam saying that they actually are having to pay companies to come and take this away, which is insane. That just shows you how much of this stuff, this waste, this packaging that is so unnecessary. I've seen PR received that is like this large, I can't even fit it in the screen, cardboard and plastic box that was for a few lipsticks. Come on guys, we can definitely do better. It's not necessary. I think most creators are sick of it at this point. They prefer it to come in some kind of one jiffy bag, nicely, you know, safe and secure and everything, but they have nowhere to put it. It takes up a huge amount of space. It creates a huge amount of waste. It's so unnecessary just for the sake of being flash. But I mean, that's the whole point. The next issue I have, which is pretty much the entire issue I have, is that when you see these PR hauls, is you realise this is benefiting nobody. Apart from that, creators, friends and family who are probably getting a lot of the PR given to them, or shelters, women's shelters that are probably getting a lot of the PR given to them, to an extent where actually a lot of shelters, certainly here, are actually saying we don't want, please don't send us anymore, we can't, it's too much, we can't take any more. I mean, even they're sick of it. Who is this benefiting? My understanding of PR and the way that it works is that brands are sending out their products to creators who have platforms, who have a following, in the hopes that those creators will show the products, use the products on their channels or on their Instagram. People will like them, people will think they look nice, and now buy them. That's what the brand gets out of it. The creator also gets something out of it because they're getting products before they launch. They're getting products for free and not having to pay money to get them to use on their channel to make content that will be very popular. On YouTube, the most popular content on the platform for beauty creators is pretty much new product reviews. What is wrong with that bed? The most popular videos on YouTube, certainly that I found on my channel and pretty much every channel I watch, are new product reviews. So I know on my channel I have to buy everything myself. I don't really receive any PR, barely, next to none. So I have to buy everything myself, and that is very expensive. It means that, you know, if a range of lipsticks comes out, I might buy a couple to review, rather than a creator who gets sent the entire line and can do the entire line swatch. That's obviously a much more valuable video to the brand because you can see every shade and choose your favorites, to the creator because they will get more views, and to the viewer because we get to see the entire line on a person swatched before it launches, so we can make up our minds ahead of time and buy the shades we like. It's like a three-way agreement. It benefits everybody, but only if the creator actually does that. And what I'm seeing a lot of the time is these creators receive so much PR so frequently that they no longer need that. None of that is happening. A lot of the products have already been out for weeks by the time they get round to opening that box or going and collecting their PR from the post box, because most of them have a PO box where the products are delivered because they can't possibly receive all of this at their house. The system is broken. It's not working for anybody. I've seen PR hauls where I've been like, I would have loved, you know, a lip swatch video of that whole lip collection a month ago when it came out. Now it's probably sold out, or I've already bought the ones that, you know, I guessed that I would have liked. It's useless to me. The creator now is not going to make a video about it because they didn't have the time, because they've just got it all coming out of their ears, and the brand didn't get any advertising because they didn't get it ever used on their channel. So who is this working for at this point? Nobody. Absolutely nobody. It seems very much like there's a certain tier of creator who get all of the PR to the point where it's far too much. They're not able to show it, they're not able to use it all, which means that the viewers aren't benefiting because we're not getting the videos that we would love to see, and the brands certainly aren't benefiting in any way, shape or form from sending out all of this free product with exceedingly expensive and extravagant packaging, because no one ever saw it until it was all already been and gone and last month's news. What is the point of it? To me, I feel like what we need to do here is brands need to be, one, much more conscientious in what their packages and their PR looks like, and two, have a thought, have a little word with yourself as to whether this is still working. Does that one creator need to receive every single PR package from you if they're never using it on camera? Do we need to send PR out to creators with 10 million or plus subscribers every single item that you've ever created when they aren't even really making those types of videos anymore? They're not making tutorials anymore, they're not doing lip swatch videos, they're not doing reviews of new products, certainly not before anybody else, and there's been 100 reviews already. Is that person, are you benefiting from sending them PR? Is anyone benefiting from sending an entire shade range of foundation to one human person? I mean, I understand that you can give them to your friends, you can send some to shelters, you can do a giveaway, but it's unlikely that anyone is going to know someone with the 50 shades in these boxes that we sometimes see. I mean, what are they doing with it all? Even a makeup artist would struggle to use all of the shades. I really liked what I saw with Anastasia Beverly Hills when she brought out her foundations. They were sending out 3 shades, I think. Was it 3 or 4 shades to each creator that they thought was about in their range? That might be their winter and their summer shades. Maybe they can mix a couple together, gives them a couple of options to choose from. That makes sense to me. Sending someone 50 bottles of foundations when 1 or 2 are going to work for that person is insanity. Surely it makes much more sense to send out 3 shades to however many creators of all different sizes. And really, I feel like brands should ultimately be focusing on creators who are of a smaller size, who are going to appreciate and value and use the products as soon as they receive them, before the products come out. That way everybody benefits. The viewer can benefit by seeing the products early enough for it to be useful to them. The creator will benefit because it's actually helping a channel and supporting a channel who isn't earning thousands of pounds, hundreds of thousands of pounds even, a month from their channel already. And it benefits the brand because people can actually see the products. To me, this is just so obvious. It seems so pointless what the current system is. And I know this isn't every brand. I know some brands do support smaller creators, and I know some brands don't send out insane amounts of PR, but a lot of the time they do, and a lot of the time it's going to the same 10, 20, 30 people who never have time to use it, who don't really make those types of review videos, or certainly don't do it the second it comes in. You guarantee you, if somebody put a package through my door of a new release product, I'd be like, somebody babysit my children, this is getting in a video right now, and it'll be up the same day or the next day as a maximum. That would be up instantly. I'd be swatching everything all over the place. It would make a huge difference to me and to my channel that I didn't have to buy every shade in there, or that I even, just the fact that I could receive the PR before there are already 1,000 reviews of that product on YouTube, which makes it, you know, a lost video for me. I know this whole video is just going to sound like I'm just mad that I don't get PR, and honestly I am a little bit mad, because I do totally see how helpful it would be to your channel, and when I see it all just being wasted because it's not being used, nobody's excited about it anymore, it's just like kind of a regular thing that this is all just mounting up in a room somewhere. They don't have any interest in it, they don't appreciate it, they are not excited for it, and again, it's not their fault. It's not like these people are horrible, terrible people who don't care about anything. It's just that they've been ridiculously spoiled for so long that it's just become a very regular thing. Now I'm coming from this very much from like a creator perspective, because because of that, because I have my own channel, I can really see the missed opportunity. But also when I watch these hauls as a viewer, as a subscriber myself, I get frustrated because I think, why did we not get a review on that? Why didn't we get to see those swatches? I really was interested in that collection, and everybody got this PR weeks ago and nobody made a video on it. So all round, I'm frustrated in several different directions for several different reasons. But I would love to know what you guys think. I think a lot of people, from what I've seen, just hate the idea of all this free makeup going out and think that like it's unfair, or it's a waste, or it's, you know, why should these people, you know, who seem to be well off are getting all this stuff for free and I'm not. Maybe they should do more giveaways. But I guess from my perspective, PR makes sense to me, just not in the way that it's currently being done. Like, I feel like sending out your products to people who have a platform makes more sense than spending 10 times more on like a magazine advert or a TV advert. This is essentially advertising, but it should be working for everybody. If it's working effectively, it should be giving the brand free exposure for the price of their product. It should be giving the creator free product to put on their channel, to make content, free product to use and to get, you know, views and all of that on. It should be working for the subscriber or the viewer, because we get to see the products before they come out, decide if they're for us or not, see them on a person, see swatches live, all that kind of stuff. At the moment, I feel like it's not working for anybody because they're doing it wrong. So I'd love to know, as always, what you guys think about this topic. Is this just me? Am I the only person who feels like this way? Is this just because I'm a creator and I just want it to be me instead? Quite possibly. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and I'd love to see you in the next one. Otherwise, take care for now. Bye 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 bye.